Welcome to Coffee and Candor. This is Amber.
Chris.
Ross.
And Brandy.
Okay, so Chloe had posted this thing, and I thought it was funny, and I want to go around and talk about it. And what it said was, and I'm going to fuck this up. Shit, what did it say?
It was basically like, All I remember were the comebacks.
Yeah.
Like, don't show me your medication. Don't send me nudes.
That was mine, yeah.
Yeah, like, don't show me... Oh, fuck, I can't remember now. She deleted it. And,
Don't tell me you're not crazy.
yeah, but,
Basically.
Yeah, what was hers? Was it the
Oh
nudes?
no,
or
she
was
said
yours
I don't.
nudes?
She said I don't want to know what you. I'm at the age where my dating questions aren't gonna be what's your favorite color. It's gonna be like what's your 401k or some shit like
yeah,
that.
stuff like that. Like, I'm a grown woman.
Yeah, so I had replied, yeah, I'm at that age. Don't send me nudes. Send me a picture of your medicine cabinet.
Yeah, and I was like, Brandy, 1990, tell me how you're going to dislocate my hip. Brandy, 2020, tell me how you're going to put it back. Because, that's important. Like, once you get it out, we got to get it back in. So... Yeah. I have to walk again. But it's funny, like, how, like, can you imagine? Because we've all been in the same relationship for so fucking long. Can you imagine if suddenly we had to, like, navigate
Oh God,
dating and shit?
No, I don't.
I would be like,
just be the old crazy cat lady.
I would just be like, look, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not fit social company for anybody else. Like, if I have to train you and go through all that bullshit and all these rules and all this.
Yeah, there's a. You're like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm calculating the risk reward ratio. How much of your bullshit I have to listen to. Yeah, I have a feeling that I would walk out of a lot of dates and be like, where are you going?
Home.
Yeah, I'm going home.
Away.
But like,
wherever you're not, that's where I'm going.
God, because I see the drama, because I've got a couple of really good friends that are single, and one of them is actively trying to
Single and retarded.
unsingle themselves.
Right.
Like, so she's, on the apps looking. Whew.
I don't think I would trust an app either.
Well, like the date, like Match, like.
Yeah, well, that is in fact an app.
If you work all the time. Like, she's not the kind of person to hang out in bars, so, like, where are you going to meet people? You can't get within 6 feet in public, so...
Which really, puts a damper on the accidentally brushing someone's butt cheek with your hand.
Yeah.
Can't really do that.
They're going to know you did it on purpose.
Yeah, you're reaching out like this.
Like, excuse me. But,
Totally an accident.
Go to shake hand and you accidentally grab a boob. Yeah, my bad. Whoopsie.
So, yeah, like, I guess in today's climate, really, how else do you, meet an adult unless you don't want to hang out in a bar and...
Well, of course, in New York, it's the glory holes.
Yeah, which seems, I don't know. But some of these apps I've seen...
Virtual glory holes.
Yeah, I mean, like... I
don't understand how that would be any... It's like, I can send you a picture of it, but I'm not going to feel whatever you're doing to your phone, so fucking...
I've never but
yeah, no, I've never understood that either.
Like,
unless you got one of these foot-long thundercocks, man, it's just...
Well, here's the thing. If we're having phone sex...
Unless I'm using one of those lenses like the photographers use in home pictures.
Yeah, like the fish eye.
Where it makes the room look like 4 times longer than it really is.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. If we're having phone sex, I'm still diddling myself.
Yeah, which I could do without somebody on the other end.
Making me feel self-conscious.
Yeah.
Like, I can just,
You're like, I'm just going to hang up now and...
go diddle myself.
Yeah, I got a computer. I don't need to.
But, like, God, I just can't imagine, like, how much everything's changed. Like, the rules. Because...
Yeah, because, like when we were dating, I mean, there weren't even, I mean, there were cell phones, but nobody fucking had one.
Yeah, you had to carry them in a backpack.
Yeah, you had bag phones and shit. So if I wanted
look like the old Korean Army
radio. An airstrike or
something. So if I wanted to talk to her, because we were dating when I was in tech school, and didn't have a cell phone, but there was a payphone. So I would have to go to the payphone and call her, ask her grandma if she was home. And this whole thing, and now it's like...
Can Can Amber come out and play?
Yeah. Yeah, so... And then having to learn a new person's, all their eccentricities and all of that shit.
Yeah, and like...
just sounds exhausting.
It does, because like, alright, Ross is not perfect, Brandy's not perfect, but we know each other's foibles. We know where the landmines are pretty much by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Can you imagine navigating that all again at this stage of our life? I don't have the energy. Like, I'd be like, look, we're either going to have the drama or we're going to have
and
to fuck.
energetic. And...
I don't have the energy for both.
Yeah. You know, just the whole idea of, you know, learning someone's... I mean...
Unpacking all that.
we know my filter's pretty much useless. And that can go sideways if you're meeting a new person. It's gone sideways on me before.
And just to like a friend zone thing.
Yeah.
But you add in the intimacy and stuff, you know, and I didn't have a lot of filter when I started.
Yeah, I mean, but
I'm wearing it out. As I get older, I just, whatever.
Yeah, I let shit fly that, you know, when I'm talking to her, that any rational person
like, there's something wrong with him.
would hear and be like, oh my God. Right? And then I'd be like, what? I can't believe you. Whoa, no,
and
stop.
I'm just over here like,
yeah.
full of eyes.
I can't believe you just... Let me stop you there. Whatever you have to say that comes after that, I'm not going to listen to. So if whatever I just let fly is so difficult to believe, you know where the door is.
Bye.
Because,
You haven't been paying attention.
Yeah. So you need to check out my Facebook page and then talk to me.
Yeah. You know, and like, I'm not talking about... It's hard for my friend... And, like, I'm not talking about somebody with nothing to offer. This is a woman with a career. You know, good money, smart, beautiful. And it's just fucked up. Like, some dudes are just... And I'm just talking about from my friend's perspective.
Those are the ones that live in their mother's basement.
I'm not talking... You know, I know that it goes both ways. That there are some chicks. But I'm talking about from my friend's perspective, because she tells me all the horror stories and the funny things, and I'm like, damn. And I look over and I'm like, at Ross on our dual recliners.
And he's over there snoozing.
He's usually watching some sort of documentary or some shit
About aliens and Bigfoot aliens.
Yeah. And I'm like...
Bailey and Foots.
Prudence.
And
the erotic adventures of
did y'all watch it? We didn't watch it.
I forgot about that.
But like, and I'm like, yeah, you're looking pretty good to me right now. I know he's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it at all.
It would be terrifying,
especially being married as long as we have. No.
22 years. We just passed 22.
Well, there's no freaking way.
Next month for us will be
50.
29.
29 years.
Wow.
And so, yeah, that's a literal lifetime of learning
each other's bullshit.
Yeah, someone's cues and how they work. And like, I don't know if I've got another 30 years to invest in somebody.
I mean, we've all been married longer than we've been alive.
Like...
No, not longer than we've been alive.
I mean, longer.
But yeah, like, now we've been married longer than we weren't. We married...
You know what I meant.
We married in a past life. We had a...
That was so dumb. I don't even know why. Yeah, we've been married longer than we haven't.
Do you know what...
Could try that.
Do you know...
You know I say stupid shit.
That's why she should have had that Frosty Chino.
Right. I'm telling you, when we're done with this, that's what we're doing.
Well, now I am too.
Going over to the windows.
Do you know what hit me several times over this with Mom? Now Ross and I, this is since Mom went into the hospital, and for, the whole time we were praying that it was temporary. Mm-hmm. But these last 3 weeks, we've been married just shy of 29 years. Mm-hmm. And only the first 18 months were we ever alone together. Mm-hmm. So 27 and a half years since we have just been Ross and Brandy.
Wow.
We have to learn a whole new life. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I'm excited about it on that, you know, I mean, God, not that sounds wrong.
No. We know what you're talking about.
I mean, you know, I'm trying to find the positives. You know.
Right.
Do you know what the last words my mama said to Ross was?
Mm-mm.
For him to take care of me. Mm. She could barely talk. She loved him. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's like we have to learn a whole new normal. Mm-hmm. It's like, so yesterday he was like, "What do you want to do?" And I was like, "I don't know. What do we do?" So we just went out on a date, and it was just really nice. It was like it was just relaxing, and it was just like, okay, all right, we can do this, you know. Because before, when we'd go out to eat, I'd either think, well, let's take Mama, or what are we going to bring Mama back, or try to, you know, it's just.
Yeah, it's like when Alexis moved out, it's like we are empty nesters now. Like,
and see, like
at 37,
when my babies moved out, my nest still wasn't empty, and now suddenly, you know, it's like, okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of times. What do you want to do? Oh, what do you want to do? Oh.
So I looked at Ross last night and I was like, hey, guess what? We can do filthy things in the living room again.
Yeah, except your son doesn't knock when he comes in.
Yeah,
so there's that.
That was my second thought. I thought, sucks to be Austin.
I bet I'll knock next time.
Gonna learn today.
I'll teach you.
Yeah.
So yeah. You listening, Austin? You might see if you don't want to see your mama's butthole, you better stop.
Jesus Christ on a cracker.
So we did that. Anyway, moving on. Quit picking at your wound. Look what he did to his finger, y'all.
Oh my
Jesus,
God.
fuck, what'd you do?
Burn it.
He like stuck and it singed and it enough that it like killed the skin around it.
Blower.
Ouch.
A blower?
On like the paint truck.
Like a gas blower.
And of course he reached in there and he managed to touch the one spot that was, if he touched over here, fine. Mm-hmm. But he hit of course you would hit the one spot that would instantly sear your flesh.
Yep.
Because.
So this is funny, talking about heat. It's not funny, haha, it's funny like.
Yeah,
So, I was a C-130 mechanic for a long time, and one of the things in the tech data for doing a prop hydraulic fluid level check, you have to do this thing with the prop, and there's a motor, and as you're holding the motor or holding the condition lever to where the motor is turning, it gets hot because it's a fucking motor.
Yeah.
And if QA sees you and they think that you've been running it too long to try to get a higher reading, they can test the temperature.
Okay.
Temperature is not supposed to exceed 200 degrees, I think.
And so if it does, you've had it on too long.
But do you know how you test the temperature? Mm-mm. This is in the manual. If you can hold your bare hand on the motor for 10 seconds or longer.
Oh my God.
That seems not very smart.
Do you know how many of us came back with second degree burns?
How many of us no longer have handprints?
Because we didn't want to get a QA fail?
That girl I was watching on Naked and Afraid.
The crazy one?
No.
She was bad crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Which crazy
Yeah, that leaves a
No,
lot.
she wasn't crazy. She got medically
Oh, yeah.
whatever.
McConaughey?
Tapped.
Huh?
Was it
one?
McConaughey in this last one?
I don't know. I think these are
Older ones.
Oh.
I don't know. But she was laying by the fire during the day. She was laying by the fire.
I know what
I
you're
saw
talking
that.
And a log shifted and the hot water came. She got third degree
On her
burn.
back.
Oh my
back.
God.
On her,
on her tailbone
hip, her back.
area. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And she
Whoa.
held on for what, 2-3 days?
She was tough.
And then they're like,
She's
it's getting
definitely-
infected.
Yeah.
She's
Because I'd have been like, fuck this.
Yeah,
Take me home.
immediately.
I'd like a bra.
she was definitely tougher than the one that was like, I've got bugs in my vagina.
Okay.
Okay, to be fair, I can imagine that'd be pretty goddamn
Yeah,
uncomfortable.
because like I can laugh about that, and I have laughed about that, but I promise you,
No.
the first time my little cooter got a bug in it and it bit me, check please, I'm out.
No, the crazy one Chris was talking about, she's like, it's that situation, do you fully shave to where you can see the bugs and and you can get them off, or do you just let it grow so they get trapped and you can pick them before
they can't run as far in the thicket.
She was crazy. Yeah, the crew came and they're like, we're going to have to send you home.
So they literally sent her home because she was losing her mind?
Yeah, because she told the guy,